What's going on, guys? It's Dilly coming back at you with another video. Excuse the shit hair, I've just got up and I haven't got time to make a video, I don't think, so I'm just bringing this to you now. There's been a couple of problems in the last couple of days with my channel. I've tried uploading videos for you, as I said in the last one I uploaded, which was like a week ago now. I was going to upload a preview and a review of like the weekend's fixtures, which I did twice for each one, but my mic wasn't working. I don't know what the problem is. I've ranted about that in previous videos and the mic hasn't been working again. And they haven't gone up, so I'm just going to skip that and get straight into it. I'm just going to cover today just Man United just in this video. So sorry if you're another fan of another football club, but I'm just going to talk about United today and just the fucking shambles that we are, comedy club that we are now. So I made a bit of a rant bit in my review of the weekend's games about the West Brom game. We've had a lot of games this season where we've battered teams at home and been really unlucky. You know, hit the post 7 times, hit the crossbar, had onside goals disallowed, been turned down penalties that we should have had and shit like that against like Stoke and Burnley, and their keepers always played like a blinder. But against West Brom we weren't. We had the most of the ball, yes. We had 18 shots, yes. 3 of them were on target. 2 of them were from Rashford. 1 was from 30 yards and 1 was a 25-yard free kick. It's not comparable in that respect. We just weren't good enough for that game. That's sort of gone out of my head now because obviously I went to the Everton game yesterday and that was even worse, to be honest with you. So that was a pile of shit. We're going to get to this game though because this was even worse. Again, we had most of the ball, but we didn't dominate. Everton could have easily scored more goals on a break. The amount of times that Barkley and Lukaku were running at Bailly and Rojo in that second half was ridiculous. It must have been about 10 times, and he nearly scored a couple of times if it weren't for better decision making. But the team selection, we'll go to that first, is what baffled me. I don't know what Mourinho's doing with that, man. Like, Mkhitaryan and Martial are obviously both fit. They started the last games. The game before that against West Brom. Why aren't they starting? Why is he starting fucking Lingard? Rashford, I love Rashford and I pray to God that he can stay in the team and be like our number 9 for the next 10 years. I can't see it personally, but I hope he does. But Rashford was shocking. All he was pace. You could have put Usain Bolt on that left wing and he would have done more. All he did was run at Holgate all game. I say all day, all game, and he couldn't beat him. He beat him once or twice, and his crossing was poor. His final decision making was poor. His crossing was poor. His passing was poor. I don't think he really had a shot that I can remember. He was just got pocketed by Holgate like a 20-year-old centre half, deputising it right back for Coleman. Imagine if Coleman was playing right back, he would have been fucking murdered. He wouldn't have had a chance. Lingard, he was even worse. At least Rashford tried. Lingard was shit. He didn't do anything. I didn't see him really do it. I didn't see him getting into space like he usually does. I didn't see him have any shots of note. He had one which went wide, about 30 yards actually, I remember that. But apart from that, he does nothing. He contributes nothing. And this is why I get pissed off with Mourinho. He's done it all season. Why are we adjusting the team to them? We're playing fucking Everton at home, mate, not Barcelona away. If we're playing Barcelona away, fair enough. Like, change your team to accommodate the opposition because they'll be the better team. But when we're at home to fucking Everton and teams like West Brom, why are we changing the team in formation to accommodate them? We're Man United, we shouldn't be doing that. The other teams do that. That's what they do. It's not what we do. And that just ruins our chances then, because I guarantee if Martial and Mkhitaryan and Pogba would have started that game, we would have won. I guarantee it. Pogba came on and made a difference. We had no one in that midfield driving us forward. Fellaini, Carrick and Herrera, they all played okay. Herrera was pretty good, but he's not the man to drive us forward. Fellaini's not the man to drive us forward. Carrick certainly fucking isn't. Where's the dynamism in that midfield? They're just all doing similar jobs. Pogba came on, pushes us forward, he's making decent through balls, and he contributed to the game and nearly got us a couple of goals if it weren't for better finishing from Ibra and Rashford. But it just baffles me, man. I don't know what to say about it. It's just, oh, top four's gone now. We're not going to be getting top 4. We've got to go away to Arsenal, away to City, away to Spurs, and we've got Chelsea at home. I think away to Arsenal, away to City, and away to Spurs last season, we got 3 points. It's not looking good. We'll pretty much have to win all of our remaining games, I think, to come fourth. And Liverpool have got a much easier fixture list for us. The only hope I've got is that they've got the smaller teams, like they've got Bournemouth tonight, and they struggle against them. So hopefully that could help us. But I think we've got to go to the Europa League now. I saw people on Twitter saying, oh, our fixture list remaining is really hard. Mourinho's clearly prioritised the Europa League. Why? Why? We've still got to win over 5. We've got to win 2 games over 4 legs still, and we've got to win the final against some very good European teams like Lyon, who are going well in the Liga now, Roma, who are doing well in the Serie A. it makes no sense. Why would we prioritise a cup competition? The league should be our bread and butter and what we're going for. We should be looking for at least fourth. Then if it's gone, fair enough. But if we would have won this game today and our other game in hand, we would have been level on points to Liverpool, man. It's not always 6 points behind. Then it'd make sense, like what Liverpool did last season. Klopp knew they were ninth. They were ninth, I think they finished. Not going to get up to fourth to get in the Champions League. There's no chance. So let's just prioritise Europa League. That's fair enough. That makes sense. This doesn't. It's just that the team makes no sense. Why is Blin playing left back? And I like Blind. It's not his fault. It's the manager's fucking stupid decision that's put him there. He's put him left back, and yes, he's overlapping as much as Shaw would probably, because when Shaw came on, he was in similar positions. But he just doesn't have the pace to beat a man, and he doesn't have the natural, not the natural ability, because he's got a good cross in him, but he doesn't have that, like Mourinho said, that football fucking brain to put the crosses in and to know when to cut inside, to know when to pass, because he's not a fullback. He's a centre half or a CDM now. He's not played fullback properly for us ever. Last time we played fullback properly was for Holland in the World Cup nearly fucking 3 years ago. It just doesn't make sense to me. And to be honest, I'm not Mourinho out yet. If we miss out on a top four, which I think we are, and if we don't get the Europa League and we don't win it, and we're not going to be in the Champions League, I'm Mourinho out. How can you spend 150 million and not get results? People will say, "Oh, it's a rebuilding process." Chelsea finished fucking 10th last year, mate. They spent 30 odd million in the summer, maybe 50. They bought Alonso and Kante, and that was it. And they're winning the league by a fucking mile with a new manager. Their rebuilding job was bigger than ours, and they're winning the league. City got Guardiola, and they finished on the same points as us last season, so they was just as bad. He spent as much as Mourinho, so you could argue, oh, Mourinho spent money, needed to give players time to bed, and he spent more than him, actually, 10, 15 million more, and his team are doing better than us. They're going to finish at least third, if not second. It just makes it Klopp's doing better. It took Klopp a bit of time to be fair, but he didn't have the spending power that Mourinho has. That Mourinho has at United compared to Liverpool. I'm just sick of it. It's the same under Van Gaal. We get a new manager in. Oh, it's a rebuilding process. He needs 3 years. He needs to spend 500 million quid. Why? No other manager does. Guardiola hasn't. Guardiola's doing well now. Conte sure as well fucking doesn't. He's hardly spent anything in there winning the league by a mile. It just makes no sense. If he don't get Champions League football for me this year, he has to fuck off. We need to get someone else in. Because I'm not having it anymore. I'm sick of spending all my money and all my days to go and watch that shit. It's just depressing. All it does is depress me. I go to the football. You should be going to the football to have fun, to have a drink with your family, with your mates or whatever, and have a good time. I just go and it depresses me for the rest of the week. That's all it does. Saturday, it ruined my fucking weekend. I come to the realisation I spent all Saturday going to fucking Manchester to watch us draw to West Brom 0-0 at home. Yesterday, I finished work, went straight to the game. My train was delayed. I got home at gone 12 o'clock to watch us draw 1-0 Everton with a last minute penalty that I fucking missed. I left out to go a bit early because I missed the train. End up missing the fucking goal. But it doesn't matter. I'm not happy with a draw. It's fucking Everton at home. They're 7th or 8th in the league. We should be looking to beat teams like that. We should be winning We should be winning every game at home in the league. Well, Man United, for fuck's sake, where's it gone? I thought Mourinho made teams a fortress like he did with Chelsea. Why has he not got that anymore? And that's just another thing that makes me think that maybe his time's done at managing at the top level, and maybe especially in the Premier League. Because the things that we used to see from him, we're just not seeing anymore. The ruthlessness of his teams, maybe not playing great, but winning 1-2-0 and having good finishing. The home record, we've not got it. We dropped 21 points at home in the league this season. We've drawn 9 or 10 games at home in the league. It's just not good enough. And if this carries on and we don't get top four and we don't get the Europa League, he's got to go for me. I don't know who we bring in. I wouldn't want Allegri. I just think he's a bit of a boring manager. Tuchel would be a bit of a risk. Yes, he's doing well at Dortmund, but they're second or third. It'd be as much of a risk as bringing Van Gaal and someone like that. I've always wanted Ancelotti since Ferguson left, to be honest. And maybe if he does go, if there's any more speculation, I'll make a bigger video on who I'd want, because that's not really what I should be talking about now. We need to back the manager till the end of the season at least, and try and get win that Europa League. But it's just a depressing time to be a United fan at the moment. And I know most football fans have it a lot harder than United fans do, and we're very lucky to be supporting this great club. But it's just when you're growing up used to seeing us winning the league most seasons, winning the Champions League, and now it's just gone and it's different. It's just not good. It's just depressing. I'll just sit there and think of the times 3 or 4 years ago when I was at games where we were winning the league by 10 points against Villa, and it's just depressing, man. So I think that's all I'm going to do for you today. I might do a Premier League review if my camera, mic and time allows me to do it, maybe later tonight or probably Thursday, because of some games on tonight. I think there's 5 or 6 games on tonight. But that's all I'm going to say today. tweet me on Twitter at Dobala or comment in the comments below your thoughts, because I know I'm probably going to get a lot of shit for saying we should be Jose out if we don't get top Champions League football. I'm not saying Jose. Oh, what was that? I'm not saying Jose out now. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying if the season ends as a failure. So like the video. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. Comment your thoughts below. Subscribe if you're new, and share the video on Twitter if you want to be really good. And it's been Dill, guys. See you in a bit.